one thing I do want to talk about is trust, because I know you weren't here the first year that the Aces won the championship, but the thing that I love the most is Game 4 when they clinched against Connecticut. The lineup was Asia, Chelsea, Kelsey, Jackie, Raquana Williams. That lineup the entire season had only played like 54 minutes total. So I'm like, in the biggest moment, you're just gonna throw a lineup that has like the least, like it was nuts to me. And fast forward to this year, Game 4, because of circumstances, like there was no more options.
I mean, yeah, when we saw the stat that like the starting 5 for Game 4 only played 8 minutes together the entire season, like we didn't even play a whole quarter together. Like if you look at it, like on the grand scheme of it, we didn't play one whole single quarter together for the entire season, and that's wild. But it goes back to preparation. Every single day that we come into practice, like it's a battle, like you're competing, like people like to think that because you're not a starter, like you're a scrub. And it's like, nah, like we had 10 legit players that were in here every single day. I don't know if I can say this or not, but like busting each other's asses. But that's where you get better, is you make your teammate better in practice. And that's something I learned early on in my career because I wasn't playing. I was a young rookie and I'm playing, you know, against Tanisha Wright, Tina Thompson, Camille Little, Sue Bird, like Katie Smith. And I remember being in a space where it's like, oh, I'm not playing, like, what is this? And Tina Thompson, her and Tanisha were like, listen, your job is to make us better in practice. So that's your job. Yeah. So you show up every day and you practice like your life and your career depends on it. Because that's when you make us better, like we go out and we perform better. But that's the thing, is like people don't realize is like in practice is where things happen. So we saw what Sydney and Kayla were capable of doing, or KB, what they were capable of doing, because they were doing it every day in practice. So that's where you build the trust, is here when there's no lights, when there's no fans, when it's just you guys. And when their numbers were called, they were ready, they were prepared. And for me, like, it wasn't a change. Like, people wanted to make a big deal that I was in the starting lineup, and I was like, I've started the last 9 years of my career.